All right, let's now cross over to Kasarani, where Chris Tairu is also on standby. Chris, good to see you. Good to see you once again. And of course, we see right behind you, there are a lot of people who still continue coming in. Do you have an indication what time Raila Odinga is coming in?
Well, very good afternoon to you, Ken Mijungu, and dear viewers. We understand that in the next 1 hour, we should be expecting the ODM party leader and of course the Azimio La Umoja One Kenya Alliance presidential candidate Raila Odinga to be arriving here at Kasarani Stadium. What we do understand is that in the next few minutes, he's been meeting some Matatu organizations, the Matatu Association, which is expected to endorse him as the 5th president of the Republic of Kenya before he comes here. That venue is supposed to take place at just adjacent to Kasarani, that is a Safari Park Hotel. And now I'll just get some views. It's a little bit noisy because I'm at the podium and where guests are supposed to be already seated. I'll try to get some of the views, especially from the guests who have already arrived. We have members of parliament, we have different aspirants, candidates who have already been cleared by IEBC to contest for various positions. And now I'll be speaking to Rabongo, who is one of the Raila Odinga's campaign strategist. Just to tell you, what should we expect from today? And
in the first place, thank you very much. I want to tell Kenyans that we already prepared. Raila Odinga has already gone around the whole country. He has asked people to vote for him, and you can see the turnout. It means Kenyans are already with Azimio. Right now, we expect him to arrive anytime soon, probably in the next 30 minutes or so. But above all, what I want to tell Kenyans is, on the 9th, this is the most important thing. In the morning, 4 a.m., let everybody blow this. Let us come out in large numbers. Let us vote 99% for Raila Amolo Odinga. We have waited for this for a long time, and Raila has waited for this for a long time. Let us not let him down. Our strongholds, I want to ask you kindly, let us all come out and vote for Baba so that the 5th will be Baba the 5th.
Maybe what will you tell those who are undecided, the undecided voters? What will you like to tell them today being the last submissions for the campaigns?
Let me tell you for free, there are very few undecided voters. But for the undecided voters, the way to go is Azimio, the way to go is Baba. And why am I saying the way to go is Baba? Baba is the only one you can trust with this seat. Any other person you cannot trust in this seat. And above all, how does all Kenyans? Let us vote peacefully. And Ruto, while you are defeated and the way you will be defeated, take it like a gentleman and go to Sugoi.
Thanks a lot. Well, Ken Mijungu, thanks a lot. Well, Ken Mijungu, I'll try to get some of the members of parliament who are seated here at the podium, just to try and get their views. Some of them are former members of parliament, and I'll start with the Ruben Dolo, just to hear his voice and hear what he has to say. Today is a big day for Azimio. Tell us, what should you expect today?
Well, this is a unity in Kenya, and this is what we want. Kenyans see Azimio concludes all the, and this is what we want. It's not about leadership only. It's about how we can make sure leadership goes around, even all around the areas in our country. It's a good sign. Baba, Martha, you can see yourself.
What makes the difference between Azimio and Kenya Kwanza?
Kenya Kwanza. You can see Kenya Kwanza, even look at what happened one day ago. Musalia was out of place because whatever they were with an issue about trying to make Kenya a war country. This is what we don't want. I'm telling those Kenya Kwanza, watch out. Only one day remaining. Baba is there. He's taking the country. He's showing Africa. He's the one that Baba has suffered for this country. We want Baba. Now Kenyans, be ready for people who have suffered. Kenyatta suffered. Nkrumah suffered. Nyerere suffered. Who else? Mandela suffered. Those are the leaders. You cannot just bring something from nowhere, calling himself a hustler. He's not a hustler. We are the hustler.
So hard to hear the voice of the women. I have here Beauty Zelachi. I would like to hear her voice. Just wake up. Tell us what should we be expecting today, even as we wait for Raila Odinga to arrive.
Thank you very much. First, I want to thank the people of Dagoretti North and to just say today we are expecting Baba to take us to a new dawn that Kenyans are waiting for, a new dawn that we shall indeed appreciate our country, work diligently for our country, and even respect our public resources. That we can work in an office and give services to Kenyans, remembering that this is our taxpayers' money. And a new dawn for women, where we shall have the first woman who will be the Deputy President, Honorable Martha Karua Wangari, in this country. And for us, I think the most important thing is that Martha Karua will take us to a journey where women will appreciate the long journey we have walked in talking about women in leadership.
Someone might ask, what is the difference between Kenya Kwanza and Azimio la Umoja? What's the difference?
Very clear. The difference is just respect. That indeed you can respect a head of state and work in a country to bring harmony and work in a country to have peace. And so between the two, I think one of the things I want to say today, and the Bible says, you can never make yourself a king. A king is made. A king is blessed. And indeed, if we cannot respect Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, who indeed at that time God blessed him to be the head of state of this country, and he needs to indeed bless the next head of this country so that you can run the country in a harmony and in a biblical way, then I don't think there's any other thing. But all I can say, God never appreciates a person who believes can make himself. God appreciates humility. God appreciates respect. And that is why prophets were made and priests were made to really anoint the king. And that means when you're in a seat or when you are given a position in this country, always respect the leadership that is there. And that is all I can say today.
Thanks a lot. That is Beauty Zelachi. She's vying for the Dagoretti North parliamentary seat. And my last interview will be with Honorable Rachel Shebesh, just to tell us what she expects today, even as we wait for Raila Odinga. Welcome to KTN News.
Asante.
What should be your expectations today?
Well, today is our final rallying call for the people of Kenya. I think our presidential candidate Raila Odinga has already made it clear what he wants for Kenya. So I think today is just the last day to give his commitment and to tell the people of Kenya, importantly, to come out and vote, that their vote matters and voter turnout will be the deciding factor for this election. Thank you.
Well, Ken Mijungu, there you have it. It's all the systems go here. The crowd is charged, waiting for Raila Odinga to arrive. And any minute from now, we should be expecting that he'll be arriving here together with his running mate, Martha Karua, just to give their final submissions ahead of the Tuesday general election. Ken Mijungu, back to your studio.
Right. Chris Zairu, thank you very much. Because it's, I know, I have been to that place and I know sometimes it can be too noisy, but we heard you loud and clear. Thank you so much, Chris Zairu, covering for us the final call, the rallying call, the last submission by Raila Odinga and the team. That's Azimio la Umoja, One Kenya in Kasarani. We'll definitely be going back there as soon as they are ready for us once more. And if you're watching us via KTN Home, time to switch over to KTN News because we continue on KTN News. All right, before I come back to my panel here, I told you earlier there are points of departure, especially on the voters register. There was a letter that was written yesterday by the chief presidential returning agent, rather, that's Professor Kithure Kindiki, asking the IEBC